One more trophies.
You reckon?
Last London club to win the Champions League. Europa League.
You.
FA Cup. What's going on, people? Welcome back to Blues Fans TV and welcome back to another video. First thing I want to say before we start this video, don't forget to check out the One Football app. We're going to leave a link down in the description below. Don't forget to also like and subscribe to Blues Fans TV. We're on our road to 100k. We are this close to reach our goal, so if you could, please like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Now, I'm here with Robbie from AFTV. Again, it's Chelsea versus Arsenal.
Again, so quick.
Second time, but to be honest, after where last time went down, I'm looking forward to seeing this again.
Well, you're going to rob us again.
Rob us?
Rob us.
Rob who?
Listen, let me say something, yeah? Right? I remember after the game, we were all chatting and stuff like that, and I thought to myself, that Jorginho thing, that looked dodgy. Right? I was like, that looked dodgy in the game. But fair play to Chelsea, you know what I mean?
I saw a lot of
finished the game.
hold
Hold on. It's like they finished the game off well. You know what I mean? They won the game. You know, have to accept it. Then when I went home that night and I watched the game back, it just confirmed to me what I knew in the game. Jorginho should have been sent off. We were robbed in that game. He should have got a second yellow card. He's the guy that then goes and pops up down the corner to score the winner, right?
I think that was more Leno's fault.
You were lucky. You should not have won that game, right? We got ripped off in that game by the referee. The referee was a disgrace in that game. And I don't like to go in on referees and that, but honest to God, that referee that day won you that game. It wasn't Jorginho. The man pulled the man back, right? The man's going, right? He pulls the man, literally pulls the Guendouzi, nearly pulls off his shirt. The referee is stood right there. And I heard that referee's had a few other dodgy decisions when it's come to Chelsea as well, right? He nearly pulled off the man's shirt and he just stood there and didn't even give anything.
You know what, that might just
that was a second yellow.
Might be it
no, be honest with it. Be real now. That wasn't it?
It's a shame though, isn't it?
Let's hope we can get that luck in
the
game.
They say it's a yellow card, but it wasn't our goalkeeper that missed the punch. It wasn't our goalkeeper that got nutmegged.
Yeah, to be fair, the goalkeeper made a bad error, right, for the first... and I'm not going to cuss him because he's been excellent for us. But...
You man have been talking about
these things, as I said, this Jorginho thing, honestly, it wouldn't have happened if he weren't on the pitch. You wouldn't have not been able to play. You would have had to have changed up your strategy because you'd only have 10 men.
That's the one thing I'll agree with.
You'd only have 10 men. So the referee had a major influence on that game because he should have been off the pitch.
But both ways. That entire first half, every single decision was going your way. And I remember because I was getting so pissed off with it.
Are you mad?
Every decision was going your way in the first half. I'm not hearing it.
No.
That ref was poor for both teams.
No, he was poor for both teams. I'll admit that. He was poor for both teams because he lost control of the game, because I remember he gave a yellow card, ridiculous yellow card, so early in the game and put himself under pressure. But the Jorginho decision was clear cut.
I seem just hanging on to this one thing though.
I am holding on to it, because I'm still annoyed about it now. Because that could have been a different game.
It could have.
The first half
it was all about us. You had to hold on for 10 minutes. That's all. 10 more minutes.
Yeah, with a referee, man.
Referee? I know you lot were very confident. The way I heard 1-0 to the Arsenal blaring around your homestand after Aubameyang scored the first goal.
Listen, we're going to be missing.
And then Tammy scored and it was scenes. It was another win for Chelsea, and this is all leading into the video for today as well. Chelsea versus Arsenal. Who runs London? Now, this is a debate we've all had for ages. If you man follow me on Twitter, you know I have this debate for time, and still saying Arsenal is the biggest club in London.
Bigger club.
Why? Because you just won more trophies.
We've won more trophies. We've got more history than you guys. I know what you're going to say. Yeah, we won the Champions League. We won the Champions League. You've won multiple leagues. And in recent times, you've won more than us, right? And you've done well.
But doesn't that... Okay, go on.
But that's because of the big injection of money that you've had from Mr. Abramovich, who's come in and basically saved Chelsea, right?
Yep.
And, if he left tomorrow, I don't know what would happen to you lot. You'd be back to, because the Chelsea when I was growing up, right? And the Chelsea, I remember at one time you was this close to going bankrupt. And in all them times, Arsenal was still winning trophies. Arsenal, if you look on it like how I'm looking at it like this, right? If you look on it on a consistent basis throughout the years, Arsenal are a bigger club. Arsenal have got a bigger fan base worldwide. Arsenal have won more trophies. Apart from we've not won the big one, I know, but the Champions League. But we've won more trophies. Bigger stadium. Bigger club.
Stadium now. We're adding stadiums into this too.
Yeah, we can throw the stadium in.
Here's the thing. History.
Throw
I'm
the
not trying
stadium
to
in.
debate with history because history speaks for itself. You guys have won more trophies. Fair play. Let's talk about the now though, because I think the biggest club in London should be the club that's most dominant now. And if you look, let's say this millennium since the 2000s. Who's won more trophies?
You have.
Who's the last English club to win the Premier League? I mean the last
Last
London
what?
club.
London
Last
club.
London club. Sorry.
You were.
Last London club to win the Champions League.
You.
Europa League.
You.
FA Cup.
Oh, FA Cup. Who's won more FA Cups?
Congratulations. Who's
We've won FA Cups in recent times.
You've
We've
won more FA Cups than us. You've won more leagues
We've
than
won
us.
more
Who's
FA
done
Cups
more
than
recently?
we've won more FA Cups than any other team in this country.
You have, but who's done more recently? Who's the last team in London to win the FA Cup?
You.
Who's the last team in London to win the League Cup?
What's this last team in London thing to win the League
I'm
Cup?
just
anyway?
proving a point. I'm just proving a
The
point.
League Cup. You're bringing the League Cup in.
I'm bringing you, man.
League
Every
Cup.
time we do these arguments over trophies, who's the first one to bring
Talk
Community
about,
Shields
League.
into it?
Who brought Community Shields into
Every
it?
time, every single
never
time.
brought no
I talk
Community
to
Shield
you,
into
you
it.
not yet. Every single time I speak to an Arsenal fan.
Listen.
After the game, one of your regulars, we were talking about who runs London. This guy's like, can we bring Community Shields into it? I was like, what?
Well, I don't know about that. But if you look at it as a whole, in recent times, well, you know what? When you say recent times, why don't you just say since the arrival of Abramovich?
Okay, here we go.
No, but it's true though, isn't it? Since Abramovich arrived with the money, then you've won things. Before that, what did you
We
win?
can dial
you
it
won
back
the,
further. I
You won
swear
the odd FA Cup.
I
You
swear
didn't
we've
win-
won more than you if we go all the way back to the
back
70s.
to the fifth. Who?
If we go all
In
the
the
way back to the
70s, we were
70s,
winning.
I swear we've won more
In the
trophies than you,
70s, we
even
were
back
doing
to then.
doubles, man. We were doing doubles and things
Yeah,
like
and
that. What
still,
are
if
you
you go
talking
to the
about?
70s up to now, I'm sure we still won more
No,
trophies
you
than
having
in
a
that
laugh.
period.
No,
I am sure of
No,
that.
I'll bet you. I'll bet you right now. From the 70s, come up to pre-Abramovich.
How much?
Abramovich.
No.
right?
70s up to now.
Up to pre-Abramovich.
Nope, up to now.
I'm
Up
on
to
about
now.
pre-Abramovich.
Nah, you see,
because
this is...
no, because I'm saying before Abramovich come, you weren't winning nothing. You weren't winning nothing. That's the facts.
Okay.
Abramovich came along.
We know about history. We talk about your
Abramovich
history.
came
I know
along
our-
with a
I
truckload
know
of
our
money. He
history
gave
as
you the
well.
money. You
But
bought it.
That's...
You bought it since.
No.
You have.
You lot would wish that Usmanov came and did the exact same thing to you guys.
Hear me now, right? I'm not gonna do that. Listen, it's not your fault that you bought it. It's not your fans' fault. You're having a great time. You're winning things. Happy days. I'm not brilliant for you guys. If it was the same, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. If it was the same for me, right, and Usmanov or Kroenke spent billions and we was winning everything, I wouldn't care either. So I'm not criticising you for that. But the facts are that you weren't winning anything until this guy came along. When he came along with the money, that's when you started winning things. You never used to win nothing before that. And even with all the things you've won, I would still say that if you look at clubs around the world, I'd say Arsenal's a bigger club in London. I still think Arsenal is the biggest club in London. We've got the biggest stadium. We've got the biggest fan base, right? We are still the biggest club to me as a worldwide.
Because right now I'm thinking you lot are struggling to even hold down North London, let alone the whole of London. If we're being honest.
Hold down North
if
London.
we're being really
Well, yeah,
honest.
maybe you lot are struggling. They got a better stadium than you.
Who, Tottenham?
They got a bigger
We
stadium
still
than
ran
you.
through their stadium same way we
They
ran
got a
through
bigger
yours.
stadium. They got a bigger stadium than
That
yours.
is fine. That's a fine. Our stadium.
Yeah,
seen
maybe
more
you
trophies
lot
been
need to worry
lifted.
because you lot are desperate to try and build a stadium.
We're actually not.
Well, you stopped now,
We stopped, and you know
You
what?
got nowhere
you
left
know
to
what?
build,
I'm
didn't it?
glad we stopped.
You got nowhere left to
because that
build.
looked like a glorified Emirates, and I do not want that. Because I've seen what.
Yeah,
that's
you're
done
only
to
saying
the
that now,
atmosphere.
right? Because when those pictures came out of that stadium, I remember you lot was going, yeah, look at our stadium, look at it. It's gonna kill the Emirates, it's gonna kill this, kill that.
Kill the
Right?
atmosphere. If I'm
Now
being
look
honest.
at the stadium now. Look at it. You can't even build nothing.
That's fine.
You
by
want to
me.
build.
That is fine.
You
by-
tried to build back. Some people, residents, said, "Nah, man.
Nah, but that's-
No. You
you
tried
say-
to build
you
down
say
into
that.
the crowd.
You say
even
that.
try to build down into the crowd. Why don't you send the whole thing?
this guy.
You actually try to build down, right? Listen, man, we're bigger. I
Nah.
don't care.
Really? Then how come
you've
even
won-
in the
you've-
pre-Abramovich era, I swear we've won more in Europe than you guys. 6 European titles to 1, and you guys are the bigger club in London.
Did you win something in Europe before?
We're one of like 4 clubs in Europe to have won everything in Europe.
That weren't pre-Abramovich, man. What did you win?
Pre-Abramovich, definitely. Super Cup, Cup Winners' Cup.
Well,
you lot got Interfairs
you might have
Cup.
won. You might have won the Cup Winners' Cup. You might.
We
Listen, but it just goes to show you how great a team we are. That we've not even got a great, winning record in Europe, and we're still bigger worldwide than you. We are bigger worldwide clubs than you, no doubt.
Worldwide.
When we went to Baku, yeah. Right?
Oh, we really want to talk about Baku now.
No, I'm going to talk about Baku, right? Because when we went to Baku, even though it was the worst place ever to hold a final, there was way more Arsenal fans there than Chelsea. Way more. I was there. Way more.
How many got let in, though?
Huh?
How many got let in, though?
How many got let in? More than the only people supporting Chelsea at that game were locals. They gave them scarves and that to try and create a little atmosphere for you guys.
Do you want to know why? Because that was the biggest game you lot had in the last decade, and we already
biggest
qualified.
game in the last decade.
Do you
man.
know?
We're a bigger club. We got a bigger
because
support.
it's a smaller European trophy.
We got a bigger support than you. We've got bigger support than you. When we go away from home, we got a bigger away support.
No, you lot just needed to win that game more than we did.
We
We were ashamed to be in the entire competition.
Listen, we got a bigger support than you. When we go we go abroad, right? Even when you do our pre-season tours and that, right? We'll be selling out grounds. I remember I was over in Australia, right? We sold out 2 games in a row at the same stadium in Sydney. We sold it out, 80,000. You guys couldn't do that.
You get medals for that?
You don't get, but I'm just telling you about the size of our fan base. With all what you've won recently, we've still got more fans than you. We are a bigger club. When you talk about London, the biggest club in London is Arsenal. It's just at the moment, we're going for a transition period. We're a bit of a sleeping giant at the moment because we're transitioning. A bit like what happened, Liverpool over the years. Liverpool's always been a really big club with a massive fan base worldwide, but they weren't really winning nothing. So, but they were still huge, right? Now that Liverpool are starting to win more things, they're getting even bigger, but they've always been a huge club. It's the same with us. You are winning more than us at the moment. You are definitely winning more than us at the moment because of the investment that you have. But, sorry, we are a bigger club. Right, Arsenal Football Club. You go anywhere in the world and you say the word Arsenal, people know. You go certain places in the world, you say Chelsea.
Nope, no, I'm not hearing.
They ask if it's the Chelsea pensioners.
Nope.
They may be like, oh yeah, actually, yeah, I heard the Chelsea's a nice place to go shopping.
Nah, they remember that's
nice
the only
shops
team in
down
London
there,
with the European Cup. That's what they remember it for. Here's the thing, I know me and you are never going to end up agreeing on this, but
you know that.
Here's the thing. Arsenal fans, it's about what you lot have won in the past. It's about your dusted 30 trophies you won in the 30s. I respect
We've won things recently as well. They may be FA Cups, but you were citing FA Cups, but...
Yeah, a couple of FA Cups in the last decade. Yeah, that's calm. But guys, we're obviously never going to agree on this, so let me know what you guys think. We're going to leave a poll down on our Twitter. We'll leave a link to that in the description as well. Our poll, yep.
Your poll. So obviously your guys are going to jump on it. Yeah.
No, because I heard Arsenal Twitter's on everything. Especially when it comes to
bigger than Twitter.
I said I gave you lot the fans.
Twitter, hold on. Twitter bigger than you. Instagram bigger than you. Right?
Small win. Twitter's
YouTube channel bigger than you.
Twitter is
why is that then?
Win.
Hold on. Why? So with all your logic, right? Why is it, right, that so many people follow Arsenal on all those platforms? More than if Chelsea is this great club of winning all these things. Surely you should be a more followed club.
Because you lot used to be dominant. And you know when you're dominant, fans
hold
grow
on,
up following your club.
Twitter and them things have only been around I think
it's not just teenagers.
When we won last time we won the league, there was no YouTube or nothing like that.
That does not mean it's just people my age.
We're a bigger club worldwide. Be honest with it.
You are a more followed club and a more successful club. You're not a better club.
You at the moment. You are a more successful club than us at the moment. If you're saying success, you are a more successful club than us at the moment because we're in transitioning. You've won the Champions League. We haven't. You're a more successful club than us at the moment. But you said, who's the bigger club? We're bigger. Bigger worldwide. Bigger ground. Bigger fan base. Won more things in our history. Bigger.
You would be the most dominant club in London. You are not dominating London. You are barely dominating North London.
No, I don't agree with that because bigger doesn't mean that, you could be bigger and you're not dominating at the time. Manchester United are a bigger club than Man City, but the City are dominating now through winning things.
No, but
Man United are a bigger club.
But the whole argument with us is that we have no history, but we've been doing it for 13, 15 years now, consistently winning trophies. And it gets to a point No, because Man City
You're
have
the
been
London
around for a
City.
lot earlier and a lot more recent than we have. We have been consistently winning trophies for so long, and I think
Since
it's time to
Abramovich.
start respecting Chelsea a bit more.
I respect Chelsea.
Oh no, I see you do, but even in the same way, people
Sometimes.
say but. There's a but. There's always a but with Chelsea, and it's only because of Roman Abramovich.
I respect Chelsea. I've got to go to Stamford Bridge. I respect Chelsea.
Hey guys,
Sort of.
like I said, we are never agreeing or disagreeing on this. So leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe to Blues Fans TV. Let me know who you guys think is the bigger club, Arsenal or Chelsea. Don't forget to follow OneFootball and check out their app as well. We'll leave a link to that down in the description. Don't forget to check out AFTV. Our preview will be there coming up on Monday. And
Better
yeah,
badge.
really?
Better
Better badge.
Cannon, man.
What
Let's
else?
blow that line away, man. You know what I mean?
All you guys an attack. We don't want to start on your defense, guys. Like and subscribe. We'll see you on Tuesday.